you're as hungry as I am because we're jumping into one of my favorite food items here from Chef Curtis Stone. It's the Filet Mignon tips. I've ordered these many times. They are so awesome to have in the fridge. Filet mignon is my favorite cut of steak. I love it. That and ribeye, I'm not gonna lie, I love ribeye also. But here's how they come. Each one is 4 ounces of tips, filet mignon tips, and it's weighed and they're chunks like this. And you can, throw them on the grill, put them in your DuraPan, and there's so many things you can cook with them. I like making like a fettuccine with steak, pieces of steak in it. I love a steak salad. This is I like the appetizer with the blue cheese on it. That's a genius. Here it is with like some fresh roasted garlic, and you see the sear marks on them. Every single bite is tender, juicy, high-end filet mignon. So we have it on sale. We have it on free shipping and handling. It comes to you in a box. You put them in the freezer. You take them out one by one, and they go a long way. You can do everything with these. Anything, I love lo mein with a filet mignon. Anywhere where you would put steak that you don't want to have it be chewy and a lesser cut, these are always moist and delicious every single time, Chef.
Oh, they really are. And you know what? I've got some that have just come off the grill, right? Now, imagine what you're going to put these over. A salad, into a sandwich, over some pasta. There's so many ways to use it. This is how it looks before it goes on the grill, right? So they're these same cut as the filet mignon. It's the exact same steak. This is just the tip of it, right? So this is just that little end piece that we cut. So very, very tender, very, very lean, as you can see. Now, you're taking home a dozen portions of these, all right? So I'm gonna show you. We're gonna start over here with my ones that just came off the grill. Look at this beautiful kale salad. You go ahead and you embellish that with some of that beautiful filet tip. Oh, I need some of my Cobram extra virgin olive oil, please, guys, because no better way to dress this salad than with a little drizzle of vinegar and then some gorgeous extra virgin olive oil. Oh, yeah. This is that Cobram estate. Now, we still have it. There's not very much of it to go around, though. It's a 2-bottle pack, and it is absolutely delicious. You will fall in love with it when you get that home. And so I really suggest you get that on auto ship because the price today is better than it's ever been. All right, over here, I'm gonna finish off my beef stroganoff because you also need a really tender, lean cut of meat for things like stroganoff, for things like stir fry. So this is the right kind of beef to be using for those kind of jobs, right? So mushrooms, that beautiful beef sauce. Check out this gorgeous straight over my pasta noodles here. You know it's going to be tender. You know it's going to be flavorful. Wow, that looks good. I'm going to finish it off with a little bit of sour cream, maybe a little bit of parsley over the top. I might be joking about the sour cream. I don't see any. So, don't worry. Here's a towel, and I'm going to show you my DuraPan. Just wipes on out. Now I crank the temperature on that because with that very same pan, I go from making a stroganoff, which is a wet dish. Next, I'm gonna use some of this beef, these filet tips, and I'm gonna just toss them in, right? I'm cooking on my little induction cooktop, if anyone's wondering, and the thing that I love most about this is, listen, absolutely nothing happens. Quite often they beep at you when you lift the lid. It's always driven me mad. So I just did that to show you. Anyway, that's available. My DuraPans, of course, are available, and so are these wonderful beef tips. You want to make the best beef sandwich that you've ever had? Best steak sandwich? Look at this. Just layer it up with 4 or 5 pieces of this gorgeous filet mignon, and then if you want to just get it a little bit spicy, here's a little bit of aioli that's got some sriracha in it. We have this available for you guys. I promise you, this is possibly the greatest sandwich that you have ever eaten. Absolutely delicious. Now, with those filet mignon tips, this is Lindsay's favorite. She's always on about being healthy, and I love her for it. But she's always about lean protein. And you go and speak to any nutritionist, they'll tell you the same thing. That is what filet mignon is. And have a look at how I can just turn a boring, well, it's not boring, but a pretty regular old salad into something that just jumps out as fantastic. And I promise you, everyone that you serve this to is going to be like, oh, wow, where did you get that? A little bit more of that extra virgin olive oil, just for flavor. Finish it off with a tiny bit of salt and pepper. Oh yeah. Absolutely dreamy. I tell you what, that's summer on a plate right there, and I just love the way that looks, and I love the way that you're going to be able to serve that to your friends and family.
Oh my gosh. So what your choices are here are single ship or auto ship. So you can choose to have the sale price again and the free shipping and handling again, or you can get one shipment. And remember, they come in a box like this, and they're individually flash frozen. You get a dozen. And each one, they're measured. So you're like, well, some of those chunks are bigger than other ones. It doesn't matter. It's measured 4 ounces in each one, which is a perfect portion size. So you can, you know, you can actually cut them to be smaller. I know this is a bit decadent, but I love steak and eggs. And you think about how easy they would be to make just a couple of these and then have scrambled eggs with like fresh, delicious filet mignon in it. I mean, it's so good. And when you're getting this high quality filet mignon for these amazing sale prices, it's like food on sale. Who does that? That's what we're doing here at HSN, and we'll ship it anywhere in the country for free. And these are actually a bit of a job to make sure these are shipped perfect, which they are. So the fact that that whole process is free to you as the customer, this is the day to order it. I really encourage you to get it on auto ship. You could always go back and say, oh, I changed it. I'm going to be out of town. I don't want it this time. You can always customize it or cancel it or whatever, but you'll never be able to go back in time and get the sale price again. Look at how gorgeous that is.
If you get it today and it's free shipping and handling on auto ship, does it keep coming to you free shipping and handling again the next time it comes?
Let me double check with my producer, but I'm 99% sure it does. Sam, do you get future shipments or free shipping as well?
Wow.
Yeah,
that is good.
I would say the answer is yes. The answer is yes to that. You know, because look at how these are so delicious. And it's like the perfect bite size. I love the idea of the beef stroganoff, but it's endless possibilities. And you're right, it's lean protein. If you like steak, but you don't want to you always get the marbling because you want it juicy and delicious. Well, that's what filet mignon is without all that extra fat content. And your wife,
that's
Lindsay, right. is 100% correct. I mean, we all know that lean protein is what everybody needs to kind of focus their diet on. But what a delicious way to do that, Chef.
It really is. And I tell you what, even if you're cooking for kids or young ones, sometimes when I cook for my boys a big old filet mignon, they'll be like, oh, because you know it looks quite rare in the center. Even if you cook it medium, it's still a big steak and quite pink. If you've got somebody in your life, I'm not saying that likes it well done, but likes their steak to just cook a little quicker and cook a little simpler, well, have a look at this.
Yeah.
You guys,
no,
you
that's
throw
a great
that in front of the little guys. They absolutely love it because you get all that char, all that beautiful caramelization that does really make that meat lovely and sweet. You can still not overcook it, but you can see how you get all of those beautiful sort of charred pieces. And the flavor of that really is just divine. I'll take a couple of these and slice them for you because I always find with my kids, they're much happier when I cook them filet medallions, believe it or not, than filet. Now, we all know it's the exact same steak, right? It's still tender, it's still moist, it's still lean.
Right. No, I agree. They're like bite-sized pieces. If you got the filet mignon, it is this thick. So by the time you get the center cooked, the outside is going to be really kind of overcooked, unless you have a Michelin star chef like you making it. So, but these are very easy to cook. You know, I've thrown them in a pan. I saute them up. You know, they're perfect, and you put them in. I love them with pasta. I do love them with eggs, and I eat eggs for like breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And steak and eggs, this is like perfect for that. Or even if you want to do like eggs Benedict with steak, this is a really great way to kind of slice a couple of them and put a poached egg with a little hollandaise sauce on it, instead of like, you know, because you're just popping one of these out, and you can really make it go a long way because they're beautiful. They're all perfect. They're so packed with flavor, Chef.
They sure are. I mean, look at this, a little mashed potato, steak and chimichurri sauce. My boys would absolutely prefer that than a big old filet mignon steak. And I tell you what, I don't blame them because you get all that sear, all that beautiful charred, caramelized deliciousness. So whether you're doing it as a dinner, whether you're going to do that steak salad over summer, because I tell you what, it really is just that special, special time of year where we're outside, we're enjoying, we're having fun, and you want the food to be delicious, but also not too serious, right? So a wonderful steak salad with or without croutons.
Yeah.
Wow, that looks
hey,
really,
Chef,
really
could you make this on a shish kebab?
Oh, good idea. I've never even thought about that. I mean, here are the pieces, right? So skewering these, absolutely, that's a great idea, Helen. I thought you were just good at jokes, but there you go. You've got good culinary ideas as well.
That was my only one I've ever had.
I like that. Yeah, you could totally skewer those. You can even put mushrooms and peppers in between them and give beautiful color before you throw them on the grill. I love that idea.
Yeah, I mean, over 300 have been ordered. I know you're gonna love it. I really hope you guys get auto ship because I know once you get these home, you're gonna love the convenience and the luxury and then the sale price. So you usually don't get those three things together. Luxury of filet mignon, the convenience of having them in the packs in the freezer anytime you want them, and then also the price.